Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, I want to talk about something that's really popular right now, and that is Bitcoin. And we're going to cover what exactly Bitcoin is in this video, because I know there's a lot of you guys have some questions about Bitcoin and you don't really understand it. So I'm going to try to make this simple as video to explain a little bit what Bitcoin is. So Bitcoin is just digital money. Why do we need more digital money? We already have that. Well, we are facing current problem we are facing with traditional money. Now, Bitcoin was created by computer programmers that wanted money not to be controlled by a company, corporation, or a government. It's just lines of software designed to take away power from governments and banks. Banks and government have rigged a system to make sure that they control our money, because he who controls all the money controls all the power. In order to take that power away, we had to take the money away. Now, we needed this because these programmers felt that governments and bankers grew way too corrupt. After a financial crash in 2008, the government allowed Wall Street to gamble away everybody's money and loss. This caused the economy to crash and then for everybody to lose their homes. And instead of punishing those that actually caused the economy to crash with their greed, they were given billions of dollars in the government bailout using the taxpayers' money. Now, the government would never allow their Wall Street friends to lose. And this bailout showed that the government cared more about saving Wall Street instead of saving the American people. This has caused the American people to start protests against the 1% of America. They feel angry that the government sided with the rich and turning back on American people. So why should we trust government and banks with full power of our money? And thus, Bitcoin was created as a response to this. It was created in 2009 to help take their power away. Bitcoin made it easy for everyone to use and made it hard for governments to identify anybody using Bitcoin. They couldn't tax or regulate Bitcoin, which made them mad. The banks got mad because they had to compete with this new type of money called Bitcoin. It was revolutionary, but in the beginning, nobody was using it because they didn't really understood it. When it was first released, it was completely worthless. The only people that were using Bitcoin were computer programmers that understood how Bitcoin operated. Everybody else thought it was some scam or some Ponzi schemes. Nobody used it because nobody trusted it. Nobody would accept it because nobody trusted it. This made it seem like it was just some dumb project that promised too much and didn't deliver. If nobody was using this revolutionary technology, then it was basically as good as dead. But as time passed by, something changed and some people were noticing it. More people were believing that Bitcoin was the answer to solve our problems with the corruption of money. It soon started to get more support as time passed by, and more people were using it, accepting it as a form of payment. There were even some businesses that were making millions just running a Bitcoin-related business. Everybody was getting excited about Bitcoin, and soon Bitcoin's popularity started to snowball. And what started as a cool little project grew into a $200 billion industry in a short amount of time. So in 2009, Bitcoin was worthless. You know how much Bitcoin was worth back then? It was worth less than a penny. That's right. There wasn't enough interest in Bitcoin for its price to be worth anything. But remember, Bitcoin's starting to get really popular in its later years. But back in the day, it was really lame and nobody cared about it. Now, it made a huge leap, guys. Today, one Bitcoin is worth $8,000. Guys, that's an insane leap. I mean, you gotta think about how big this is. Okay, so let's talk about it. If you bought $27 worth of Bitcoin in 2009, you will have roughly about 5,000 Bitcoins. Now, this sounds like a lot, right? Well, what are 5,000 Bitcoins worth today? Well, 5,000 Bitcoins worth today equals roughly about $40 million. Guys, that's insane. That's a $27 investment that grows to $40 million. There's no stock in our history that's ever produced those returns in such a short amount of time. This has caused a lot of people to get excited about Bitcoin because its ability to increase its value fast. This has attracted a lot of investors. Now you're wondering, is it too late to invest into Bitcoin? Now the answer to that is no, it's not too late. But you're wondering why? I mean, Bitcoin costs so much right now. Well, I have a couple of ways to help you find out if it's too late to invest in Bitcoin. There are some questions you gotta ask yourself. There are some questions you can ask right now to find out if it's too late. So, are you interested in those questions? So this brings us to our first question. Question number 1. Are you dead? If the answer is yes to that question, then yes, it's too late to invest into Bitcoin because you are dead. Sorry, you missed your chance. But if you're still alive, then no, it's not too late to invest into Bitcoin. Bitcoin still has a huge potential. You don't want to miss out on Bitcoin, alright? Second question, you're probably going to need some help with this one. You're basically just going to do a very simple survey. So this is question number 2. If you ask 10 random people about Bitcoin, how many would know exactly what Bitcoin is? You gotta know, because not everybody knows about Bitcoin and they're not using it. So that means there's still an untapped market that Bitcoin can still find its value in. Now this brings us to our third and final question. This question you can just basically ask yourself. No need to go out. This is question number 3. Can you pay for everything in Bitcoin? Now at the time, not everything can be bought with Bitcoin. A lot of people do accept Bitcoin, but still Bitcoin is still not the norm. You can't pay your internet, your taxes with Bitcoin just yet. So that means there's a huge potential. I mean, just try going to a bar, getting some beer, and then when you gotta pay out, close out your tab, you say, hey, I want to pay in Bitcoin. They're gonna tell you, what the hell is Bitcoin? Pay me cash or I'm gonna throw you out. So there's still a huge potential for Bitcoin to be accepted, and it's still not accepted everywhere. So there's huge potential for Bitcoin. Alright, once you get those questions answered and you answer no to any of those questions, it is not too late to invest. You still have your chance. You did not miss your moment. Bitcoin is shooting up and it's not stopping anytime soon. It's a freight train without any brakes. Some even bet that Bitcoin will be worth $1 million in the future. Guys, think about it. $1 million for Bitcoin. We're only at $8,000 for Bitcoin. You could still make money in Bitcoin if it follows this current trend. Do not miss out on Bitcoin because you are uncertain or afraid. There is still time to invest, guys. Don't be that person that's got too scared to get their feet wet. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Now be sure to like, comment, share, or even subscribe to my channel if you're interested in learning more about Bitcoin. I also have some great free resources you guys could check out that might help you understand Bitcoin a little bit more. I've written a free book for you guys called Money 2.0 that goes deeper into the history of Bitcoin and exactly how it's used and its potential. Also, what if you're ready to buy your very first Bitcoin today? Then I highly suggest signing up for a Coinbase account. Coinbase is the easiest way to buy and sell your Bitcoins. You only have to put in a credit card information and that's it. It's that simple and it's secure. I also have a free Facebook group dedicated to all things related to Bitcoin. Be sure to check it out if you have any questions about Bitcoin or if you have any suggestions for my upcoming video or content. The links could be found in the description. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Until next time, this has been Crypto Royals. Y'all have a great one.